Hello, my name's Emil, and welcome to my tutorial on how to use the registration system I wrote. I'm currently at bloomshelter.co.za, and you'll see over here to register for the Learning Festival, or you can click on the banner, the picture, but let's use the menu. And there we go. If you're an administrator, then what you can do is you can click login, and then it will automatically take you to the administration. Then to begin, it throws you onto the administration homepage, where you can get a brief rundown of how many people have registered and so forth. If you click on the button, it will show you, and you can count it and see who's actually coming to your workshop. But to begin with, the speaker manager, if you have a speaker's name, right, you will add it in there, say it's Emil and something workshop. Co-presenters, none, or you can leave it blank. Let's say I want a maximum of 15 people for this. How long will the course be? It gives you a drop down where you can choose. It's in 15-minute intervals. Let's say it is an hour long. For long sessions, will I be wanting to let them go up for a tea break? If I overlap, say for example you have a 3-hour course which is 180 minutes, then you would click yes, I want them to have tea during. Or if you go over lunchtime, then you will be clicking that. Then all you do is add, and it will add it. If you scroll down, you're going to see current speakers. In other words, they are active on the system, and inactive speakers. So if you have last year's speakers, if you click on my name, it will bring you to the edit page, and over here you can see, do I mark them active or inactive? Active, inactive, right? This is my first tutorial, so it might sound a bit stupid. If you click update, then scroll down, as you can see there's no one in current speakers anymore, and there I am at the bottom. So there we go. Let's go active again. Then in with these you'll see the workshop or the guest speaker's description, what it's about, co-presenters, session length, how long it is, maximum numbers of users, tea inclusive or lunch inclusive, and that is if you know that your session is going to be quite long and that you're not going to fit into the normal tea or lunch times. There we go. And workshop builder, and it is the same for a workshop. You'll add in tutorial, how to be an administrator, and I made a typo, presenters, Emil, and we're going to say 100, and I accidentally went into full screen. And how long will it be? Well, the minimum is 30, the maximum is 390 minutes, so that is 6.5 hours, right? Really? No, it's actually a bit long. Yeah, it's 6.5 hours. I can make it longer if you need it, and let's just add that. And then you'll see right at the bottom, tutorial, how to be an administrator, Emil, 30 minutes long, 100 people. If you want to take an inactive workshop, exact same as the speaker manager, you just click update. Then for the fun part, right, to create your program. How this works is you first have to add in your speaker manager, your speakers, your workshops. Then you can go to the program builder, and then it gives you an option. How many pools do you want to choose? I might just make another recording. Let's say we only want, let's go for E for Emil. When do I start? It's also a drop down list. Okay, and you can just say I want to start at 9 o'clock. Well, let's finish at, let's say 1500. Then you're going to click build, and there we go. And we're going to choose the event date. Well, 2017 September, somewhere in September. Then over here you can say I want, now this drop down list is populated from all of the speakers and the workshops that you've added into the system. And there you go. And I have a problem, someone is coming and making lots of noise, just sorry about that. And then here you go, you can choose. As you go, it will automatically adjust. If you choose realize you didn't plan that the way you wanted and you want a longer workshop, it will automatically adjust it for you. So there you go. So we will just quickly make some so that you can see. Add a tea break for 15 minutes, and then you carry on. Okay, if you leave it blank like that, don't worry about that. You can have open spaces. Okay, and then we're just going to quickly do the rest. Now, something to notice, if I'm at the end of my day and I try and add something like youth entrepreneurs, which obviously will take it on until like 8-9 o'clock at night, it won't let me add it. Okay, so this one I can add. Abstar I can add. If I want to add an hour-long workshop, it won't let me add it. So if you're running out of space, it will automatically figure out that, you know, your program isn't long, your day isn't long enough to add that workshop, so it won't let you add it. If you realize, well, let me change this, well, then it automatically counts it for you. And let me go for that one. Okay, sorry, that is a programming thing. And then it automatically does that for you, right? Then what you'll be doing is you'll be saying add the roster. We're not going to do that. We're just going to go to one that I've already added. There you go. If you want to come back later and edit it, you can. As you can see what I've done here, this is a previous test workshop or program that I wrote. This will mean that whatever was in there is no longer in, that is what it will look like if you go and mark workshops inactive. Then it will no longer appear in your program. So it's something to consider if you mark a workshop inactive. and as you can see, generally it all adjusts automatically, and then you just click update the roster, and it will force you to there we go. Now it should accept it. There we go. And if you go and click on it again, it will show you what you just did. Then the last area would be in the registration builder, and then as you can see, it automatically includes my program that I've just made, so that's automatically written. And those empty spaces, this is will show up as empty. Then you'll have your current workshops, and then later on your guest speakers. Now all of these are drag and drop, so if you want to reposition something, you can. Okay, now if you want to add a large heading, and then you would type in this is a large heading, if you want to add in a small heading, or if you want to add in a paragraph. Okay, currently let's go to registration preview and see one that I've already made. So this over here will be your large heading, your small heading. This would be that text area, and then you can, in the registration builder, you can drag and drop the form where the user will put in the details. Only shows up in the registration preview and the registration page itself. So I've actually set up this year's program, and as you can see, starts off at the earliest date, and the day after that. And because I'm jumping around with months, then it will give me the first one in February, the first one in September. And how this works is it automatically writes it. You can check the tick the checkbox. I'm going to be re-editing this video. This is just a trial, and on the actual registration page it won't allow you to select in the same time frame along multiple pools. Let me actually quickly go do that. Okay, I quickly went and just changed the setting so that we can actually go see what the real registration page would look like. And as soon as you click on this, it is going to kick you out of the administrative application and onto the user side. As you can see, it also logs you out, so you'd have to log in again. Right, this is the actual registration form, and as you can see, it's very similar to your registration preview, but the difference is if you try and choose workshops that are in the same time frame, in other words from here, if I try and click this one, it won't let me. I have to first go and unclick that, and then it actually gets smarter, so that say for example I click there, and I try and click there, it won't let me. First uncheck that. If I've selected youth entrepreneurs and I'm going to double book myself for ABSA, it won't let me. But as soon as I go past the time frame, it will let me. So let me give you a more complicated example. I can do that, I can do that, and I can do that. But because this is checked, it will not allow me to click there. Okay, and then if you have empty spaces, they will show up as being marked empty. So if certain workshops don't want to play, here's your registration form and then all your information. Thank you very much. I will maybe redo this again. I'm first going to see how it plays back.